I am the Lord your God, and I have seen everything you've been through. What you're hearing right now is not random, it's my answer to prayers you've never even spoken out loud. You didn't just stumble on this moment, I led you here on purpose. Something in the unseen world has shifted, something with your name on it, something already decided in heaven. It may not look different around you yet, but a transaction has happened. A deposit has been made, approved by me, witnessed by angels, and now it's waiting for you to notice, to believe, and to act on it. This isn't just a nice word of encouragement, it's a spiritual announcement. Heaven has recorded your faith, your tears, the nights you prayed alone, and your obedience even when it hurt. When you felt overlooked, when your bank account was empty, when hope was slipping away, you didn't give up. Now the answer is here. But here's the thing, until you see it with faith, until you claim it and activate it, it will remain hidden. The enemy will try to distract you, confuse you, or convince you this is just a coincidence so you'll scroll past and miss your moment. But deep inside, you know this is different. This is your confirmation. I am telling you, a release is scheduled for this season. A turnaround is already in motion. The moment you hear this and truly receive it, the moment you respond with faith, you will begin to see in the physical what I've already done in the spiritual. Listen closely, because I want you to understand something important. What you see with your eyes is only a fraction of what's happening around you. While you've been focused on bills, debts, closed doors, and shortages, I've been moving things behind the scenes. I am not punishing you, I'm changing your reality. In the spirit realm, everything is alive and in motion. Recently, a command went out in heaven: unlock what's been closed, release what's been held back, transfer the resources. That's why lately the pressure has been heavier, the resistance stronger, your peace attacked, your dreams strange, and your energy drained. That's the enemy reacting to what's on its way. Heaven is sending it, hell is fighting it. You must be the one to accept it by faith. This isn't about hoping things get better, it's about knowing the shift has already happened and living as if it's done, even before you see it. If this is stirring your heart right now, declare out loud, I receive this release. I claim what heaven has for me. Speaking it is not for me, it's for you, to move it from the unseen to the seen. Every miracle in my word required a response. The blind cried out. The leper showed himself. The widow poured her oil. Now it's your turn. I have seen your struggles and counted your tears. I've watched you carry burdens no one else knew about. You smiled while you were breaking inside. You gave when you had little. You made sacrifices no one saw. Heaven has noticed. Now I'm stepping in. When I say, prepare to receive, it's not a suggestion, it's a command. That means the spiritual process is almost complete, and what's been held up is about to arrive. Preparation is proof of faith. You don't get ready unless you believe something's coming. A farmer plows before it rains. A mother gets the room ready before the baby arrives. Faith acts before it sees. So I'm asking you, Will you get ready for what I'm about to put in your hands? This is not luck or greed. This is about restoring what was taken, fixing what was wrong, and bringing justice. Some of your financial battles weren't just bad decisions, they were attacks meant to keep you small and struggling. But that season is over, not because of your strength, but because I have ruled in your favor. Your preparation starts in your mind. See yourself not as broke or stuck, but as blessed and called to impact others. Then it moves to your mouth. Speak like someone who knows the answer is here. Finally, it shows in your actions. Live in line with what I've promised. The miracle has been done in the Spirit. Now your faith brings it into your life. Say it now, God, I am preparing to receive what you promised. This is your visitation. What's coming is not a small help, it's a wave of provision that will restore and multiply. The scroll in heaven with your name has been opened. The angel has announced, the delay is over, release it to the rightful owner. That means your blessing isn't waiting on God, it's waiting on you to believe. One of the enemy's greatest tricks is to make you think nothing is happening so you give up. But the veil is lifting today. Faith doesn't wait to see, it believes and then sees. You have been given insight into heaven's movement. Now you must act, prepare, believe, speak, and receive. The enemy built walls to block your provision, but I have smashed them. What was stuck is now flowing. The unusual pressure you've felt lately is proof. Hell knows what's coming and fears your next level. Your blessing isn't for greed, it's for purpose, to bless others and build what I've called you to. If this is hitting your spirit, declare, the enemy has failed. My blessing is here. I receive divine provision. Sometimes, what's blocking your blessing is unforgiveness, let it go now. Or fear and doubt, renounce them. Or delayed obedience, do what I've told you. You are closer than you think. The angels I've assigned to you are moving, arranging opportunities, shifting conversations, breaking lies, and preparing the place I've made for you. Even if you can't see it yet, it's already happening. Like Daniel's prayer, the answer was sent immediately, but opposition tried to slow it down. That's why it's been hard, because the enemy knows what's about to hit your life. Keep speaking faith. Say, even when I don't see it, I believe heaven is working for me. This is a set time. A portal for provision is open now, not for everyone, but for those who endured the drought and are ready to move in faith before they see the rain. You felt it, something big is about to happen. That's not anxiety, it's your spirit sensing the season. Right now, speak this prayer out loud, Father, you are my source. I turn from every thought of lack and fear. I break agreement with poverty. I reject the lie that I must settle. I command every barrier to fall. I call forth my provision. Let the angels assigned to me move now. Let resources find me. Let wisdom guide me. I receive the blessing already approved in heaven. I will use it to bless others and build what you've called me to build. Open the windows of heaven. Let the rain fall. I will not worship the blessing, I will worship you. This is not for me alone, it's for the mission you gave me before I was born. Today I receive it in Jesus' name. Amen. Now seal it, say, I have prayed. I have received. My breakthrough is mine. Others have believed and seen the impossible, refund checks, debts erased, jobs appearing out of nowhere, needs met in miraculous ways. If I did it for them, I can do it for you. Say, if He did it for them, He will do it for me. I receive my miracle. Your story is already being written. The promise has your name on it. The scroll is open. The portal is unlocked. The angels are moving. Don't hesitate. Say it one more time, heaven has moved. I agree. I receive my blessing. Walk forward as if it's already done. Speak, plan, and thank me like it's here, because it is. Heaven has acted. The next move is yours. And so I tell you again, child of mine, do not doubt what I have already placed in motion. What I am about to pour into your life is not a random blessing, it is a fulfillment of my word over you. This season you are walking into will not look like the last one you left behind. The pain, the confusion, the lack, it will no longer define you. I have called you into a place where abundance will meet you before you even have the chance to worry. You will walk into rooms that you once thought were far out of reach. Doors that were bolted shut for years will swing open at your approach. What seemed impossible will happen without struggle, not because you are lucky, but because I have gone before you and prepared the way. You will remember these words when the first wave of provision hits you. You will stand in awe and realize that this was not about survival, this was about positioning you to influence, to give, to overflow into the lives of others. I am not giving you just enough to get by, I am giving you more than enough to step into the fullness of your calling. You will testify not only of the miracle but of the process, how I sustained you in the waiting, how I trained you when nothing seemed to change, how I broke the limits in your thinking so you could handle what I am about to entrust to you. Even now, angels are aligning people you've never met, conversations you haven't heard, opportunities you haven't seen. They are moving like wind, silent but undeniable. In the natural, it may seem like nothing is different, but in the spirit, things are exploding with movement. The moment will come suddenly. One day you will wake up, and the delay will be gone. The resources will be there. The letter will arrive. The phone call will come. The email will appear. And you will know, this is the moment I spoke about. Do not let fear dilute your faith. Fear will whisper, this is too much, you can't handle this. Something will go wrong. Silence it immediately. I have not brought you this far to abandon you. What is coming is tailored to your capacity, and I will give you wisdom for every step. Just as I gave Noah instructions to build the ark, just as I told Joseph to store grain in the years of plenty, I will guide you in how to steward this blessing. Listen closely to my voice. There will be moments where you feel a gentle nudge, a sudden idea, or a peace about a decision. That is my spirit leading you. You must also understand that not everyone can walk with you into this next season. Some will not understand your sudden rise. Others will feel threatened by it. Do not waste energy trying to explain my favor to those committed to misunderstanding it. I am placing you among those who will celebrate your win and protect your vision. I am also removing people who would drain you of the very thing I am giving you. Trust my pruning, it is part of the blessing. When you receive what I am releasing, remember that it is seed as much as it is harvest. Yes, it will meet your needs and erase your debts, but it will also position you to plant into the lives of others. And the seeds you plant will multiply, creating a cycle of abundance that cannot be broken by man or demon. This is the beginning of generational provision. What I release to you will not end with you, it will outlive you. Your children and their children will walk in the overflow of what I am starting now. There will be days ahead where you will simply stop and marvel, where you will look around and realize you are living in prayers you once cried through. There will be moments when gratitude will overwhelm you to the point of tears. And in those moments, remember, it was me. I am the one who carried you when you had no strength, who whispered, "Keep going," when you wanted to quit, who saw you when no one else cared, who fought for you when the enemy wanted to destroy you. I have always been here, and I will always be here. Now, I am commanding you to walk in boldness. Speak like the owner of the promise. Stand like the heir you are. Stop apologizing for my favor. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. This is your time to shine, not for vanity, but for visibility, so the world can see what I can do with someone who refuses to give up. From this day forward, speak differently. Let your words be soaked with expectation. Stop saying, "If God blesses me," and start saying, "Because God is blessing me." Stop rehearsing the pain of the past and start declaring the joy of the future. Every time you speak faith, you are building a landing place for the blessing to arrive. Your words are not empty, they are creating the atmosphere for manifestation. I am releasing not just finances, but opportunities, connections, healing, and restoration. What's coming is a package deal. When it arrives, it will fix more than one area of your life. The same provision that pays your bills will open a door for your calling. The same connection that offers you help will introduce you to people who change your future. This is not a single blessing, it is a chain reaction. So prepare your heart, your mind, and your space. Make room for more. Clear out the clutter, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Get rid of what doesn't belong in the next chapter. Throw away the old mindset that told you you were unworthy. Close the door to relationships that keep you small. And open yourself fully to the abundance I am sending. When you hear this, know that you are not waiting for me to start, I am waiting for you to believe. I am ready. Heaven is ready. The angels are ready. The resources are ready. It is only your faith that brings it into your now. And so, speak it one last time, I receive it. I believe it. It is mine. This is the moment where your spirit and my promise meet. From this day, you will not just hope, you will know. From this day, You will not just survive, you will build, you will bless, you will overflow. And when they ask you how it happened, you will not say, I was lucky, or I worked hard. You will say, the Lord did it, and it is marvelous in my eyes. So go, child. Stand in the fullness of what I have declared. Walk with your head high. Let joy be your strength. Let generosity be your lifestyle. Let faith be your language. The drought is over. The harvest is here. The heavens have moved. And the next move belongs to you. And hear me, for I will not speak these words lightly. This is a turning point in your story. You will look back at this moment and say, that was the day everything shifted. The weight that sat on your chest for months, the cloud that followed you, the heaviness in your steps, it is breaking now. Chains you thought you had learned to live with are falling without warning. Doors you thought were permanently locked are creaking open, not because you found the key, but because I have commanded them to open. You have been faithful in the famine, and now you will be fruitful in the feast. This blessing will not trickle in slowly, it will come in waves, and with each wave will come more confirmation that I, the Lord, have done this. Some will try to call it coincidence, but you will know it was my hand. You will see things align so perfectly that even your doubters will have no explanation. They may stay silent, but their silence will be proof enough. And I say this to you, not only is provision coming, but I am also restoring years. Time you thought was wasted will be redeemed. Skills you thought had expired will be revived. Relationships you thought were over will be healed or replaced with something greater. You are not stepping into just a better season, you are stepping into a redeemed timeline. The locusts ate much, but I am giving you back more than they took. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. This chapter is custom written for you. Their pace is not your pace. Their lane is not your lane. You were not late, you were right on my schedule. And while others were running ahead, I was building depth in you. The reason your blessing is coming now is because I could not risk giving it to you before you were ready to carry it without it crushing you. Now you are ready, not perfect, but positioned. Prepare for a strange confidence to rise in you. You will begin speaking boldly about things you once whispered about. You will begin moving toward ideas you once thought were too big. This is not arrogance, it is alignment with the truth of who I created you to be. When the blessing comes, wear it well. Don't hide it. Don't apologize for it. Use it to unlock doors for others. I am releasing divine connections, people who will speak your name in rooms you've never entered, people who will bring opportunities you didn't apply for, people who will invest in what I've put in you simply because they see the favor resting on you. These connections will not be random, they are assignments from heaven. Treat them as such. Also hear this, with new provision comes new stewardship. Guard your heart. Not everyone will celebrate. Some will envy. Some will seek to drain you. I will give you discernment, trust it. If something feels off, it is. You do not need to justify my blessings to anyone. You do not need to prove your worth to those determined not to see it. Keep your eyes on me and keep your hands open, ready to give, ready to sow, ready to serve. You have survived seasons where you had to fight for every scrap. Now you are entering a season where favor will fight for you. Things will work out for you without your constant struggle. I am shifting your position from begging for opportunities to being sought out. I am moving you from chasing provision to provision chasing you. And when it finds you, it will not just knock once, it will overflow your threshold until you have to call others to come share in the abundance. Mark these words: before this year ends, you will see the first clear, undeniable sign that what I promised is unfolding. It will not be a small hint, it will be a moment that makes you stop, breathe deeply, and say, "This is it. This is the beginning." From that moment, the pace will quicken. Things you thought would take years will happen in months. Things you thought would take months will happen in days. My hand is not slow, it is strategic. I am also preparing your mind for increase. Poverty taught you survival, but favor will teach you expansion. You will need to think differently, plan differently, and speak differently. Do not carry the famine mindset into the harvest season. The manna that sustained you in the wilderness is not the bread you will eat in the promised land. Learn the language of abundance now: gratitude, vision, stewardship, and faith. And know this: the enemy is aware of your shift. He will try one last time to distract you, to bait you into arguments, to stir up old wounds, to drag you into offense. Do not fall for it. Every moment you spend in petty conflict is a moment stolen from preparing for what's coming. Guard your joy like it's treasure, because it is. Joy is not just an emotion, it is a weapon. In the days ahead, laugh often. Worship often. Celebrate often. These things confuse the enemy and keep your spirit sharp. Soon, you will be the living evidence that I keep my word. You will not have to convince anyone, they will see it. They will see the provision, the peace, the restoration, the glow on your face. And they will ask, "How did you make it through?" And you will answer, "I didn't. He carried me." So here is my final word to you in this moment: stay ready. Expect good news. Expect divine interruptions. Expect supernatural provision. Expect to wake up to a breakthrough that feels like a dream. And when it happens, don't waste it, multiply it. Let the blessing ripple through your family, your community, and even strangers you will never meet. This is not the end of the story, it is the opening of a new one. Lift your head. Unclench your fists. Take a deep breath. The drought is truly over. The rivers are flowing again. The windows of heaven are open, and they are pouring more than you can contain. You will never be the same after this. The heavens have moved. The earth will respond. And now, go and walk boldly into everything I have already prepared for you.